Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all doing? Welcome to the Research Methods and Professional Practice course. This is an online course. My name is Zay Bilal and I will be teaching this course with my colleague here, Nausheen Iftikhar. We're briefly going to introduce ourselves and then we're going to talk about what this course is and the importance of this course. So I'm going to hand over to Nausheen here.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nausheen Iftikhar, and I'm sure a few of you must be familiar with me. I'll just give you a little brief background about myself. I did my Bachelor's of Fine Arts from University of Delaware in the United States, and when I came back and started practicing my art and went into teaching because I was very passionate about teaching. So I've been teaching for almost two decades at various levels, working with studio courses or generally art. About 3 years back, when I started the MA Art Education, the purpose basically was that I felt that art is so important, and when you're teaching, it can really significantly create an impact on individuals. And I felt that it was very important to have an art education degree, because you're able to interact and do far more better in your teaching. So I did my Masters of Art Education from Beacon House National University, and now I'm working with ZABE, and I'll be working with you people on your research methodology and your professional practice course. And basically it's more like facilitating you with your thesis. So the purpose basically is to make sure that you do not go through the confusions, the um, you know, cluelessness when you're attempting your thesis, and you streamlined and you moved into a direction which is very constructive and positive for you. I'll just I'll hand over you to Zain.
Okay, so I come from a design background. I graduated from National College of Arts with a degree in textile design. And so I've been teaching at various institutes. Teaching is also, I'm very passionate about teaching and research. My research interests lie in the heritage sector. I've worked at the Lahore Museum, and I'm very interested in sharing how we can arrive at a research-led practice in art and design. So that's a little bit about me. About the course, as future art educators, and you're probably all already teaching or working in various contexts, this is a very important course because it's kind of going to lead you to your advisors in spring next year, in the spring semester next year. I do have the course outline with me. This I will be sharing, we will be sharing with you in a separate video presentation. And we'll be talking about the course outline in more detail there. But just wanted to share that because this is an online course, so our method of engagement with you will be through these small short videos that we will be uploading onto the Google Classroom platform. Very shortly you will receive, or you would have already have joined it by the time you will be viewing this video. We're also going to have a WhatsApp group so that we can be in contact related to any course related matter, and we will be accessible so that we can answer your queries if there are any urgent queries.
Although
Yes.
I'd just like to add, the purpose of the WhatsApp group will not be to address or give you feedback on your assignments. Basically, it should be tackled through the Google Classroom. We will give you the tasks, and you will be submitting or uploading your assignments on the class. the collective feedback if we feel that it's very important. Um, on the classroom, WhatsApp group will generally be only in case some sort of urgency, or there is some sort of a very major confusion, or how to, if we've uploaded anything on the Google Classroom, just to inform you. It
Yes.
will be more like an
Yes, so it
informative.
will be kind of like we'll be making announcements on the WhatsApp group simultaneously. So once we've uploaded stuff on the classroom, we'll also be kind of like putting an announcement on the group so that you can check your emails and go onto the classroom. So that's a little bit about how it's going to work. The importance of this course. I believe that in the summers you have started working on your individual research areas, and some of you might have arrived at a research question. This online course is going to be about refining those ideas, really fine-tuning them, putting them into writing. We will start working on how to write a draft of a literature review. But before we even get to that stage, we're really interested in how you're thinking about your thesis. So that when you go to your advisors in spring, all of these ideas are like kind of sorted out, and there's no confusion at that stage, because that is really the case. That's what we've observed in the past, that and that's the feedback we get from advisors, that the students are still very confused and it's actually too late by that time. We'll also be giving you guidance on how to perhaps go about the methodology of your data collection. So we're kind of going to help you design your research project. So that's why this module is very, very important. It is not, like we were saying a little while ago, it is not a filler course at all. It's very, very important.
And actually the main purpose is for you to also clarify within yourself as to what your idea is, and once you're completely absolutely clear on your idea, how you're forming your research question, and then going into your literature review. So it's more about clarity, even for you, and eventually when you're going into into a meeting with your advisor, you yourself are quite clear, so that your advisor can really help you out, reshape and work very well on your thesis as well.
Just one last thing I want to add. Some of you may know by now that we also have two ways of doing a thesis. We have the written dissertation and we have the project track, which is the in-field, where we expect students to go out into the field and do in context kind of field research and then document it. And so we will also be guiding you on how to go about how to decide which projects are suitable for project track responses.
Exactly.
So, and because you have you have two perspectives here, Nausheen being from the art background, I'm from a design background. So collectively, and with our collective interests and our teaching experience, we are very hopeful that we will be able to direct you, and maybe even we will put you in touch with people who can help you at that point and making that decision. And we will be sharing content that will help you decide which track is suitable for you to take in your thesis, whether you should be going for your writing response or whether you should be going for a project-based response. Yes.
One thing that I'd like to add to this is that do not look at both the tracks thinking which is going to give you a shortcut, because that's not the whole purpose. Both of them require equal amount of time,
yes,
and a lot of work. It's about whatever you want to say, which particular mode of language do you want to adapt so that it becomes far more expressive and communicative. And once we get into an understanding of your ideas and your research question, then we will also suggest, obviously we
Yeah.
will only be suggesting you as to which tracks are better.
And I think on that note, we can kind of we'll wrap up and this introductory video. We look forward to engaging with you and being in touch with you, and in fact learning from you also, because it is always a two-way process. And this online course is going to be about as much engagement as possible. So I sign off. Yeah, from
I'll just say
Yeah.
in the end that please do not think that this is just a course and it will just be gone like this, whatever. But the assignments are very important. The whole purpose is to facilitate you, and it's really going to make you completely clear if you participate as well. So it's not just coming from us, whatever that we are doing, but you will need to have a very rigorous participation by completing your assignments, working on that, and being reflective about it. So I hope we will have a great time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.